Dinosaurs have existed for about 184 million years, starting in the late Triassic, 223 million years ago. The first dinosaur ever named was found in 1824, 10 miles northwest of Oxford, in a mine, 12 meters or 40 feet underground. Since then, 527 known species of non-avian dinosaurs have been described. These amazing animals' sizes were significantly diverse. Some of the largest dinosaur species could reach sizes of 90 to 100 metric tons or 99 to 110 US tons, and some were as small as 0.006 pounds or 0.003 kilograms. There is no doubt that these animals are amazing, but just how big and small do they get? Well, in this video we are gonna go over the top smallest and biggest dinosaurs ever discovered. Number 10. Did you know that Micropachycephalosaurus has the longest dinosaur name? Despite the name, this animal wasn't quite as long, only reaching 1 meter or 3.3 feet in length, and 9 kilograms or 20 pounds in weight. Micropachycephalosaurus was found in China, in the late Cretaceous period from 80 to 70 million years ago. Certainly a strange dinosaur. Number 9. When you think of ankylosaurids, you often think of super heavy ones like Ankylosaurus, Euplocephalus, or Tarchia. Well, Liaoningsaurus is a dinosaur that is almost never thought of. I don't blame you if you didn't. The holotype for Liaoningsaurus was an adult, found in the Liaoning Formation. The animal's size could reach 3 feet in length and could weigh 16 pounds. Liaoningsaurus, believe it or not, were semi-aquatic animals. Liaoningsaurus came into existence around 125 million years ago but disappeared without any explanation 119 million years ago. Number 8. This dinosaur might not look like a bloodthirsty beast. Well, that's because it isn't. No animals are bloodthirsty. Well, I mean except humans, of course. I mean look at Jeffrey Dahmer. Anyways, this animal had sizes that ranged from 2 feet to 3 feet in length and could weigh around 12 pounds or 5.5 kilograms in weight. Certainly is not a large predator, but it still fills its niche pretty well. That niche being hunting small prey such as lizards, insects, and very likely themselves if worse comes to worse. Unfortunately, Compsognathus went extinct 145 million years ago. This animal's remains have been found mainly in Central Europe in countries such as France and Germany. Number 7. Bambiraptor is a dromaeosaurid that lived from 76 to 72 million years ago in what is now Montana. It reached sizes of 1 meter or 3 feet in length, 0.3 meters or 1 foot in height, and 3.2 kilograms or 7 pounds in weight. It's no wonder the animal's name means baby raptor. Number 6. Microraptor was a small, four-winged dinosaur that lived in the Liaoning Formation about 120 million years ago during the early Cretaceous period. It was part of the dromaeosaur family and was notable for its feathers, which covered both its arms and legs, giving it powered flight. Fossils suggest it was about the size of a crow, with sharp claws and teeth, indicating it was likely a carnivore, preying on small animals such as birds, fish, and possibly insects. Microraptor could reach sizes of up to 2 pounds or 1 kilogram in weight and 1 meter or 3 feet in length. Its discovery has provided crucial evidence supporting the evolutionary link between dinosaurs and modern birds. Number 5. Enkiornis was a small, feathered dinosaur that lived in China during the late Jurassic period, around 160 million years ago. Its name means near bird. Enkiornis is notable for having preserved melanosomes, which gave scientists enough evidence to conclude that the coloration of Enkiornis included red, black, and white feathers. Enkiornis has been found with preserved feathers along with wing bones that are almost identical to the feathers and bones of modern flying avian dinosaurs, which suggest it was capable of soaring and limited flight. Along with flight, Enkiornis could climb trees just like Microraptor. This dinosaur was about the size of a modern crow. reaching about 0.1 kilograms or 0.24 pounds. Fossils of Enchiornis are especially valuable because they provide well-preserved details of its feathers, offering insights into the early stages of feather evolution and the link between dinosaurs and birds. Enchiornis lived with many animals such as Yi Chi, a bat-like relative, Tianyulong, and Epidexoteryx. Number 4. If you imagine the duck of the Mesozoic, you probably won't think of Mei Long. Well, this dinosaur might as well have been a duck because of both its size and also its resemblance to a duck. Mei Long was a troodontid from the Liaoning Formation, 140 to 123 million years ago in the early Cretaceous. Mei Long might be taller than the others, but it was still 1 pound or 0.43 kilograms. Number 3. The world of weird dinosaurs is crazier than a kindergartner's closet monster. Such dinosaurs are not as uncommon as you think. Epidexoteryx is a one such dinosaur that lived about 160 million years ago, in China, during the Jurassic period. Epidexoteryx could reach a size of 6 ounces or 0.38 pounds and 45 millimeters or 0.49 feet in length. This animal had fingers similar to modern-day ai. Number 2. Parvicursor was a dinosaur from the late Cretaceous period, around 85 to 70 million years ago. Parvicursor measured about 61 centimeters or 2 feet in length and weighed around 0.45 to 0.91 kilograms or 1 to 2 pounds. This dinosaur was a relative of Mononychus. Parvicursor was a very weird dinosaur because it had a single claw on each of its arms. Overall, Parvicursor is a fascinating example of the diverse, highly specialized dinosaurs that were plentiful across the globe. Number 1. Oculudentavis was the smallest dinosaur ever and an unusual dinosaur that lived about 99 million years ago during the late Cretaceous period. The first fossil discovered was a nearly complete skull. This animal was an insectivore from Myanmar. Oculudentavis could reach sizes of 39 centimeters or 1.30 feet in length and 5.7 ounces or 0.36 pounds in weight. This skull was only about the size of a bee's head. The name Oculudentavis means eye-tooth bird. Oculudentavis is a significant find because of its small size and its unusual features, which challenged scientists' understanding of early reptile evolution. Most of the world's largest animals are the gigantic sauropods that lived from 201 to 66 million years ago. Often, people think of the words biggest and largest as referring to length and height. However, when scientists talk about biggest or largest, they are usually referring to the object's mass. We will now be going over the largest dinosaurs ever. Number 10. The Baharia Formation had a plethora of fauna such as Spinosaurus, Baharosaurus, Elanca, and Carcharodontosaurus. The heaviest animal in said formation was Paralotitan stromeri. Paralotitan was a titanosaur from North Africa during the Middle Cretaceous 101 to 94 million years ago. Paralotitan could reach masses of 20 to 59 metric tons or 22 to 65 US tons and lengths of 27 meters or 90 feet. Titanosaurs' feeding behavior consisted of eating up to 0.9 metric tons or 1 US ton of plants every single day and would grind the plants up with stones known as gastrolites. Unfortunately, 94 million years ago, the Paralotitan along with the rest of the Baharia Formation, mysteriously went extinct without explanation. Number 9. Cretaceous Argentina definitely had some heavyweights, but few could surpass the sizes of this titanosaur. Dreadnoughtus had one of the coolest meaning names of any dinosaur. The name means, fears nothing. Dreadnoughtus could reach masses of 47 metric tons or 52 US tons and lengths of 26 meters or 85 feet. This dinosaur mainly fed on high-hanging branches 84 to 66 million years ago and lived to the end of the Mesozoic and died out during the KT extinction event. Dreadnoughtus certainly lived up to its name. Number 8. The Brachiosauridae family existed for 60 million years from 160 to 100 million years ago. Brachiosauridae could reach varying sizes ranging from 499 kilograms or 1,100 pounds to 71 metric tons or 78 US tons. But few were quite as large as Sauroposeidon. The name Sauroposeidon comes from the Greek god of the sea, Poseidon, but actually means earthquake god. This animal lived in what is now Oklahoma, Texas, and Wyoming, 125 to 110 million years ago. Sauroposeidon could reach masses of up to 60 tons and lengths of 27 to 31 meters or 89 to 110 feet. Sauroposeidon had very few natural predators except maybe Acrocanthosaurus. Paleontologists have found evidence of predation between Acrocanthosaurus and Sauroposeidon. Some of the dinosaurs that lived with Sauroposeidon included Tenontosaurus, Acrocanthosaurus, Deinonychus, and Astrodon. 110 million years ago, Sauroposeidon along with the rest of these dinosaurs went extinct without any explanation. Number 7. Often when people think of Asian dinosaurs, they think of popular ones like Velociraptor, Protoceratops, Tarbosaurus, Therizinosaurus, Microraptor, etc. A rare few people might say the name Mamenchisaurus. Mamenchisaurus was a sauropod that had the longest neck of any animal of all time. Its neck reached lengths 9 meters or 31 feet, which means its neck is 52% of its total length of 18 meters or 60 feet. This dinosaur could weigh up to 68 metric tons or 75 US tons. A relatively small predator named Synraptor was the only predator that preyed on Mamenchisaurus. Mamenchisaurus lived in what is modern-day China in both the late Jurassic and early Cretaceous 164 to 140 million years ago. Number 6. Notocolossus is a titanosaur from Argentina that lived from 89 to 84 million years ago in the late Cretaceous. Notocolossus could weigh 69 metric tons or 76 US tons and could reach lengths of 82 feet to 92 feet or 25 meters to 28 meters. This titanosaur is extremely fragmentary, so hopefully we get more information in the future. Number 5. It was once thought that this dinosaur was synonymous with the far more iconic Brachiosaurus, but recent studies have reclassified this brachiosaurid as Giraffatitan branchi. Giraffatitan lived in what is now modern-day Tanzania in southeastern Africa in the late Jurassic 164 to 145 million years ago. Giraffatitan could weigh up to 78 tons and could measure 72 to 85 feet or 22 to 26 meters in length. We do not know what hunted Giraffatitan or if it even was hunted. However, we do know what lived with it. This includes Kentrosaurus, Brachiosaurus, Torniaria, Elaphrosaurus, Pteropterosaurus, Disalatosaurus, and Dicryosaurus. Number 4. The Morrison Formation had a ton of dinosaurs which included Dryosaurus, Diplodocus, Torvosaurus, Stegosaurus, Camarasaurus, Camptosaurus, Barosaurus, Ornitholestes, Ceratosaurus, Allosaurus, and Brachiosaurus. One of them is Apatosaurus. This dinosaur is one of the most iconic, having been featured in several forms of media including Jurassic World, The Good Dinosaur, The Land Before Time, Jurassic Park novel, King Kong, 2005, Walking with Dinosaurs, and more. Apatosaurus could reach masses of 80 tons and could measure 69 to 75 feet or 21 to 23 meters in length. Apatosaurus lived in the Morrison Formation 161 to 145 million years ago but died mysteriously with the rest of the Jurassic animals. Number 3. Puertosaurus was a giant herbivorous dinosaur that lived during the late Cretaceous period, about 70 million years ago. Puertosaurus was a part of the Titanosaur family. Fossils of Puertosaurus were discovered in Patagonia, Argentina, in 2001. Puertosaurus could reach lengths possibly reaching around 30 meters or 98 feet in length and 50 to 80 metric tons or 55 to 88 US tons in weight. Despite its size, only a few bones of Puertosaurus have been found, including vertebrae from its back. Puertosaurus was certainly a beefy boy. Like other sauropods, it likely fed on plants, using its long neck to reach vegetation high in trees or close to the ground. Number 2. North America did not have as many large sauropods as South America, but they can still get absolutely immense. One such example is Amphicelias. Amphicelias lived in the Morrison Formation 161 to 145 million years ago in the late Jurassic. Amphicelias is technically the largest, but we have too little fossil material to work with, so determining the size is difficult, so for now Argentinosaurus is bigger. A conservative estimate to its weight is 122 tons. The more radical estimate for the size of this animal was that it weighed 150 tons and measured 130 to 200 feet or 40 to 61 meters in length. Amphicelias as an adult wasn't hunted, however the young, old, and sick were increasingly vulnerable to hunts. Amphicelias lived with Morrison herbivores and carnivores such as Brachiosaurus, Apatosaurus, Diplodocus, Barosaurus, Stegosaurus, Allosaurus, Torvosaurus, and Ceratosaurus. Number 1. Prehistoric Argentina was incredible in terms of diversity. Some of the animals were massive, such as Giganotosaurus, Maposaurus, Carnotaurus, and more. The largest of all of the dinosaurs, officially at least, was Argentinosaurus. Argentinosaurus was a massive animal that lived in the late Cretaceous 100 to 90 million years ago. Argentinosaurus could reach similar masses to Puertosaurus, which was 55 to 110 tons and could measure 98 to 130 feet or 33 to 40 meters in length. Argentinosaurus was the herbivore version of an apex predator in its ecosystem, but unfortunately, the predator that balances out the ecosystem by killing the young, old, and sick was Maposaurus. Argentinosaurus lived with a lot of animals such as Maposaurus, Scorpiovenator, Elachalasia, Trochosaurus, Huincalsaurus, Oviroraptor, Aeoniraptor, Gualecho, some iguanodonts, Chochensaurus, Cathartosaura, and Lamesaurus. It is still important to remember that every dinosaur can be equally amazing and unique. These bigger and smaller one just so happened to get this big or small. This is Ghosty and I hope you enjoyed. Please consider liking and subscribing. It is completely free and probably worth it. Thanks for watching. Peace.